attention, please. The disclaimer for the Price is Right pricing game recap for tonight will be omitted. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Tuesday, the 25th of June, 2013. Here are the pricing games that were played today. Squeeze play, 3 strikes, cliffhangers, lucky 7, 1 wrong price, and grand game. Veronica, who is celebrating her 63rd birthday on the tape date of today's airing of The Price is Right, which was from July 10th, 2012, the tape date. Her shirt read, "Roses are red, violets are blue, today is my birthday, I want to meet you," was the first contestant. She played Squeeze Play for a chance to win a Summerset Outdoor Living outdoor kitchen island that has a refrigerator, side burner, 3 drawers, and a 30-inch stainless steel gas grill, plus an Omaha Steaks deluxe culinary package with monthly shipments, modeled by the Ravishing Rachel Reynolds. 1 was the first number, and 7 was the last number. The middle numbers were 0, 7, 4, and 8. So this was a 5-digit prize that Veronica was playing for. Veronica chose to take out the 4, and she took out the 4 by herself, as the price squeezed together to $10,787. And when Drew revealed the actual retail price of the prize package, it was $10,787! Veronica won big on her birthday! Now all of her friends are going to go over to her place and have steaks to celebrate. Alright, Cam from Madawaska, Maine was the second contestant. He played 3 strikes for a chance to win a Jaguar XF, modeled by Rachel. I should point out that the Jaguar XF was the same car that was won back on March 18th of this year. And Elizabeth was the contestant who won it, which was recapped by Sports Guy 528. Now, Drew put the 3 strikes in the bag first. We don't like those. Boo! Then he put in the numbers, which were 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. After Drew shuffled up the discs inside the bag, it was time for the game to begin. Level! In Cam's first draw, he got the 4. He believed it was the second number in the price of the Jaguar. Was it? No, it wasn't. Back in the bag it went. For his second draw, he got the 6. He believed it was the first number in the price of the Jaguar. Was it? Nope. Back in the bag it went. For his third draw, he got strike 1. Going on to draw number 4 now. Cam got the 5. He believed it was the first number in the price of the Jaguar. Was it? Yes, it was. Now for his 5th draw, he got the 9. He believed it was the third number in the price. Was it? Yes! He was 2 for 2. Great job there. Now on to draw number 6. Cam got strike 2. One more strike and he would be out. On to draw number 7. Was it lucky for Cam? Well, the disc he got was the 7. He believed it was the second number. Was it? No, it was not. Back in the bag. For his 8th draw, he got the 7 again. He believed it was the fourth number in the price. Was it? No, it wasn't. I think we now know where it does go. In Cam's ninth draw, he got the 4. He believed it was the fourth number in the price. Was it? Yes, it was. So now, on to draw number 10. Cam now knew where the remaining 2 numbers went. Now he had to pull them out. In his 10th draw, Cam got... Now, there's 2 discs and 1 strike left in the bag, just to let you all know. So, the odds are better of Cam getting a number than a strike. Alright, in Cam's 10th draw, he got... Now we know that if he got the 7 again, we know where he's going to put it. Alright. In Cam's 10th draw, he got... Strike 3! He was out! Ah, man. $56,947 was the actual retail price. But as a consolation prize, Cam got to touch the Jaguar XF, and he also got to hug Rachel after she gave her condolences of Cam not winning that beautiful car. Ah, what a shame. Deborah, a college graduate from Chicago, home city of T.P. Johnson, was the third contestant. She played cliffhangers for a chance to win a trip to New York. That includes a 6-night stay at the Westin Hotel Times Square, plus a private tour of Ripley's Believe It or Not, with 2 additional passes for the future, a $100 gift bag, and 1 dinner included. Modeled by the gorgeous and pregnant at the time, Gwendolyn Osbourne Smith. A prize worth $7,398. Rachel was in charge of modeling the 3 small prizes, which were a hand mincer, a stainless steel egg boiler that can cook up to 7 eggs at a time, and a water filtration pitcher that removes impurities, reduces chlorine taste, and has a 10-cup capacity. First for the mincer, Deborah believed it was $5. Was that mincer $5? No. No, it was not. Hans, the mountain climber, went up 10 steps. The price was $15. I got that one as I was playing along. Now for the egg boiler, Deborah believed it was $25. Was it $25? No, it was not. Hans went up 3 more steps. He was now on the 13th step. The price of the egg boiler was the very familiar $22. So now, for Deborah to win her trip to New York, she cannot miss the price of the water filtration pitcher by more than $12. She believed it was $22. Was it $22? No, it was not. The least it could be was $10, and the most it could be was $34. Hans began climbing up from the 13th step. He kept on going up to the 14th step, then the 15th step, then up to step 16, then up to step 17, then up to step 18, up to step 19, up to step 20, up to step 21, then up to step 22, then up to step 23, and he stopped! I gotta be honest with you, I didn't think Deborah was gonna win, but she did. The price of that filtration pitcher that holds water, $32! Deborah's on her way to NYC. And those 3 small prizes that she got correct totaled $69. Yeah, $69. So, that is $7,467 in main prize and small prizes that Deborah just won. Nicely done. Sharif, a collection agency manager was the fourth contestant. He played Lucky 7 for a chance to win a Ford Fiesta SE that had the awesome Amber Lancaster in the driver's seat. First number in the price of the car was 1. For the second number, Sharif believed it was 6. The actual second number was 7. Cost him 1 of his $7. He now has $6. For the third number, he believed it was 5. The actual third number was a 9. Cost him $4. And now he had $2 left. So now, for the next two numbers, he can either be off by $1 on one of them or be exactly right on both of them. For the fourth number, he believed it was 6. And the actual fourth number was a 2. And he was broke. Game was over. The last number was 3. Actual retail price, $17,923. Benjamin, who was originally from Chicago, E.C. Johnson's home city, but now lives in Los Angeles, I think he said, or Bel Air. I didn't quite catch what he said. But he was the fifth contestant. He played one wrong price for a chance to win these 3 prizes. A Livestrong indoor exercise bike that has heavy-duty components and premium construction, modeled by Rachel. A MyBathUSA.com Rainforest 16 shower that has fluorescent mood lighting, handheld adjustable shower head, and a hands-free telephone, modeled by Gwendolyn. And a Sony desktop computer that delivers 3D HD entertainment with a 24-inch touchscreen display. It also includes a Blu-ray player and 3D glasses, plus 8 gigs of RAM, a 3 terabyte hard drive, and a wireless printer included, modeled by Amber. Benjamin believed that the exercise bike, priced at $1,250, was wrong, and not the steam shower at $3,799, or the computer at $2,600. I have to say, that looks like a pretty reasonable choice that Benjamin chose. So, when Rachel revealed the price of the Livestrong indoor exercise bike, it was $2,000! Benjamin found the one wrong price, and he won all 3 prizes, totaling $8,399. Rebecca, who is a graduate of UCLA and got her degree in medicine, she went to medical school at UCLA, was the 6th and final contestant. She played Grand Game for a chance to win up to $10,000 in cash. And I'd like to point out that Grand Game has the old look and not the refurbished look. But we all know that in Grand Game you start off with just $1. Target price today, $3.50. Rebecca first selected the 15.5-ounce can of S&W Garbanzo beans. And that was $1.29. She went up to $10. Next, she chose the 24 count of Listerine Cool Mint breast strips. They were $1.89. She went up to $100. Next, she chose the 16-ounce bottle of Caro Light Corn Syrup. Price of that was $2.99. She went up to $1,000. Now, did Rebecca decide to go for $10,000 or take the $1,000 and quit? Well, she mentioned that the audience was divided between the pizza crust and the sweetener. Rebecca said she was a risk taker, but she actually decided to keep the $1,000. She wanted to play it safe for herself, and I understand that. So, she took the $1,000, something you don't see often in Grand Game these days, and that is a consolation win. Now, let's see what was the other product that was less than $3.50. Well, first, Drew went over to the 14-ounce package of the Boboli pizza crust. That was $4.69, so it wasn't the pizza crust. I figured it wasn't. Then he went over to the sweetener, which is what the other choice of the audience. That 1.9-ounce box of Splenda sweetener was $2.69. So that was the product that Rebecca should have chosen. And the other product that was more than $3.50 was the CoverGirl water-resistant eyeliner pencil at $4.99. Now to the acknowledgments. Here's what Ben Mason Television has to say. Cliffhangers has gotten a 27th win this season. The more it gets played, the better these contestants get. For only the third time in Drew's era, Grand Game got a $1,000 bailout. Wow. On today's show, the 18th double overbid in season 41 happened. Now, here's what I'm264 sure has to say. Squeeze play. Way to pull it out, especially with 5 digits. Very good win there. 3 strikes. Ouch. Strike 3 on a curve down the middle. Cliffhangers, kind of expected a loss here, but thank God that Hans is still with us. Yep. Really saved himself this time around. Lucky 7, not often this or any card game is played in the 4th spot. 1 wrong price. Didn't we see this yesterday? Well, yes we did, but this episode was taped last July, so that's why it appeared again. For Grand Game, okay, now I know this is just a makeup show, because Grand Game no longer looks like that. Also, it's not often you see a bailout in this game. That's like a perfect game in baseball, as it happens just so rarely. Interesting to hear. Now, folks, I will be right back. I need to step away for a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry I had to step away for a minute. Now here's what Neorox 87 has to say. For 3 strikes, all I can say is... that was quite a surprise to see that today. And how fitting that Rachel got to model that Jaguar. I bet she'd love to own that car. But let's remember that her dream car is a Mercedes-Benz C250 Sport Sedan. Believe me, if I had enough money, I'd buy her that car. Oh, what the hell? I'd buy her both cars. I don't think Rachel's husband, David, would be too happy with me buying such fancy items for her. If it came down to it, I'd lose that slugfest after about 5 seconds. To put this in perspective, it would be the equivalent of David being Bob Barker and me being Happy Gilmore. But I digress. In my personal view, I really would love to see Neil Rock 87 meet Rachel Reynolds in person one day. That would be so awesome. Now, yesterday when I said today's show may look like it's a rerun, I had no idea that the old Grand Game would pop up like that. LOL. Speaking of Grand Game, I seriously cannot remember the last time a contestant bailed with $1,000. It's been so long that I had to look it up. After doing a lot, gotta rephrase that a little bit, of digging, I found out that the last time that happened was on the show that aired on July 11th, 2008, during season 36. Whoa, talk about a throwback. I actually remember that. I think it happened in season 37 too, or season 38. I know one of the grocery products involved Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, now on to the official business. Tomorrow's show, episode number 6372K, was originally supposed to air on Sports Guy 528's birthday on May 28th. That week only consisted of 4 shows. The remaining 3 shows, 6373, 74, and 75K, aired as scheduled on May 29th, 30th, and 31st. Schedules found on PricesRight.com in February included an episode number 6371K airing on May 27th. However, it is unlikely that any planning for the episode was ever done before it was removed. They eventually made up for that episode they didn't do, which aired this past Monday. Tomorrow's show was taped on April 17th, and therefore we will not be seeing Rachel. Sad face. However, here's some good news for Sports Guy 528. The other show that was taped on April 17th featured his favorite model, Gwendolyn Osbourne Smith. Manuela was the only other model that day. Something for him to look forward to when he joins you for the recap. And here's a list of games that were played on that week of shows. Money Game, Barker's Bargain Game. Cliffhangers, It's in the Bag, Coming or Going, Cover Up, One Away, Most Expensive, Plinko, Side by Side, Half the Buck, Magic Number, Punch a Bunch, Squeeze Play. That's too much! One Right Price, Line 'em Up, and Now or Then. These games more than likely will not appear tomorrow. There you have the acknowledgement. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just having some water. My mouth got a workout from those acknowledgments. But my thanks to Ben Mason Television, I-264 Shirt, and Neil Rock 87 for the acknowledgments tonight. Alright, we had 3 wins today. They were in Squeeze Play, Cliffhangers, and One Wrong Price. Speaking of the number 3, we gave away a total of $3,000 in cash. Here's the breakdown. Rebecca won $1,000 in Grand Game, and she also won $1,000 in Showcase Showdown number 2, so she got $2,000 for herself. And Benjamin also won $1,000 in Showcase Showdown number 2 as well. Now, you know what? 3 is the magic number, as they say, and this Price is Right pricing and recap tonight is brought to you by the number 3. Okay, so I am naming Rebecca the contestant recognition contestant for her $2,000 that she won. And the MVPs of the Price is Right are Veronica, Deborah, and Benjamin for their pricing game wins. Now, as Ben Mason Television noted in the acknowledgments, we had a double overbid today. First off, Cam was given a showcase that was passed by Benjamin that involved a trip to Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, home country of Ben Mason Television, and a 17-foot, 7-inch Tractor Protein 175 TXW bass boat with trailer included. Both the trip to Vancouver, and the basketball were modeled by Amber. Cam bid $31,500. And then Benjamin bid $39,500 on his showcase involving a Pac-Man arcade party machine, a 3-piece North Star Elmira Stoneworks retro kitchen appliance kitchen. Both the arcade games and the appliances were modeled by Gwendolyn, and a Euro Patrol sidecar motorcycle modeled by Rachel. Now on to the actual retail prices. First over to Benjamin. He bid $39,500. Actual retail price, $27,781. And then to Cam's showcase. He bid $31,500. Actual retail price, $22,263. A double overbid. And I had a feeling it was going to happen with those bids. Alright, promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing and recap this week is provided by Snickers Ice Cream Bars. It's what your taste buds want. And I got two special sponsors for tonight. First off, Nirvana Natural Spring Water, positively pure, naturally green. And today marks the 4-year anniversary of Michael Jackson's passing. And to pay tribute to the King of Pop, you heard some of his greatest hits off of Michael Jackson #1. I'd like to thank Sports Guy 528 for giving me this suggestion. Really a very nice tribute for me to pay respects to Michael. May he rest in peace. Alright, so tomorrow for the Price is Right pricing and recap, Sports Guy 528 is going to be joining me as my co-host on Skype. So, unfortunately, I have to ask Martin S5 1989, Neil Rocks 87, and I'm 264 shirt to please step aside, for tomorrow, seeing as this is going to be Sports Guy 528 and I doing our recap together. But for Thursday and Friday, if we see Pocket Change, Pick a Number, Grocery Game, or Golden Road get played, one of those three members of the Price is Right pricing and recap team will be doing the recap. So, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Did a lot of talking, but it was well worth it for all of you watching out there. This is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Good night, everyone.